did she last do this, anyway? Cool, that money I'll pay her to do the housework.
He's having a laugh, isn't he?
Lucky Mummy isn't here. Isn't that right?
What happens when two hard-working mums down tools and go on strike for 3 days, leaving the house and kids in the hands of their husbands? Which dad will cope best with the challenges the mums have set? Will it be game geezer Geoff who gets snookered by the cooking? Or yoga-loving Mark who gets hassled by the housework? Parenting advisor Anna Raeburn will be watching to see if the dads can make light work of the challenges ahead.
Dads often say, how hard can it be to stay at home with the children? Well, they're about to find out.
First, let's meet the supersized Sherwood family. Dad Geoff and wife Angie have their work cut out with 10 kids, aged from 9 to 29. Oh, and there's 5 grandchildren. Mum Angie spends most of her time in the kitchen surrounded by pots and pans, while Dad Geoff is happy just with the pots.
Geoff does absolutely nothing.
I did cut the grass once last year.
Just got no idea how hard anything is.
I could never do the job as good as Angie. I could do it better.
Before Angie leaves, she wants to find out just how much Geoff knows about family life.
What programme do I usually use on the washing machine?
I've got a clue.
What is Chelsea's favourite dinner?
Chicken nuggets and chips.
When did your first daughter get married?
It'll be 5 years in August.
How old are the grandkids?
Bradley's 8, Leah's 5, Chad's 5, Chloe must be about 2 now.
All wrong. No wonder Angie's writing her goodbye note.
Dear Geoff, I'm going on strike. For the last 30 years, I had to bring up 10 of our kids and keep the house tidy.
It's your turn to spend some time with them and stay away from the pool. P.S. I'm taking your cue, so no more pool for 3 days. Taking me cue? That's not fair, is it? I lost the missus, but I don't want to lose me cue.
Angie will be relaxing for 3 days at the luxury Bristol Royal Marriott Hotel and Spa.
Oh my God, I need a stepladder.
And what the dads don't know is that both mums will be watching their every move. Day 1 and Geoff's first task is to get the kids up and Chelsea, the youngest, ready for school.
Gary! What? Time to get up. Who's in that one, then? Me. Oh, it's Kane. Well, you working today? Oh, he's got someone else in there. Oh. Chelsea! Time for school.
Next task is Chelsea's breakfast. Could this be unfamiliar territory?
Where's the chocolate spread, Chelsea?
In the cupboard.
Which one?
The sink.
Under the sink?
Yes.
No, that's all the bathroom stuff.
No. Oh, the one up on the wall.
Oh, that one.
Yes, you done that.
Oh. It always attacks me, this cupboard.
Mission accomplished.
Chelsea, breakfast is on the table.
Or is it?
I don't want this toast.
Why?
Burn.
It's not burnt.
Burn.
That's not burnt, just well done.
Better luck with Chelsea's packed lunch. But Geoff's repertoire seems to be fairly limited.
Chocolate spread sandwiches. That's all the kids eat round here, by the looks of it.
Bang on time, Chelsea leaves for school, but on a very empty stomach. So how does our parenting advisor rate Geoff so far?
Well, what can I say? 1 dad and 10 children. Fortunately, there's only 9-year-old Chelsea who has to be looked after anymore. But the burnt toast was a bit of a bad omen, and there's a lot of meals to cook in the next few days. It's going to be really interesting to see how he gets on.
Time to meet our second family, the Leakeys. That's Mark, his wife Claire, and their 2 kids. Conscientious Claire runs the house like clockwork. Then there's happy-go-lucky Harry and independent Imogen. Mark is a fireman, every housewife's dream.
He can't really do more than one thing at once. He's brilliant with the children, and he can do everything, but it's putting it all together.
I'm happy to do it, but I need to be asked to do it.
But just sometimes it'd be nice if we took the initiative and actually just put the washing on, because it was there, and not just walk over it.
Before she leaves, Claire and the kids put Mark to the test.
What size are my shoes?
12, if children's sizes go up to size 12.
What is my best friend?
Your best friend is called Adam.
How often should we change the Hoover bag?
Once a year. Here we go. Just for you, my darling. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are up against. Oh, I've got the word.
Well, he tried, but still only 1 out of 4. Not enough to stop Claire from writing her goodbye note.
Dear Mark, I'm going on strike. I want you to know what it is like to look after the house and the children for the next few days, 24/7. As I managed without a dishwasher for 5 years, I'm sure you can manage without for 3 days.
No dishwasher.
No dishwasher.
When I come back, I want to see the house immaculate. She's having a laugh. Including cleaning the fridge.
Cleaning the fridge.
I've never cleaned the fridge in my life.
Oh my God. This is just fantastic.
Back at home, Mark's tackling task number 1, breakfast.
This is a bit like mixing concrete. Would you like that on the table? If we move that cup there.
I'd normally sit where Amy sits.
Right, OK.
He's having you on, Mark.
We need to build a table.
There we are.
I'm sure Mum wouldn't mind, wasn't she?
No, that's fine. There we are. You don't want that.
Problem number 1.
There we go. Right, Daddy, I'll tell you what. Daddy will move all that out of there. There we are. And this is very, very special. Would you try one for Daddy? No.
Actually, Mark, Immy doesn't like jam on her porridge.
Right, no, listen. What would you like to eat? What would you like?
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni. Yeah, but you can't have macaroni cheese, darling, for breakfast, OK?
So it's back to the drawing board. But yet again, there's a problem.
Yeah, it's overdone, so I'm going to have to do that again. So I've put another piece in.
Success at last.
I did my table.
But at a price.
All right, we're going to have to dash now. Should Daddy help you?
No, it's 9:30.
No, it's not. No, it's 5 to 9.
But school starts at 9, Mark.
Bitten, darling, you're doing very well there. Very well. Oh, well done.
They're off at last, but it's a 10-minute walk to school. Or a 5-minute run.
I didn't expect to do this, but...
7 minutes late.
Sorry, Philippa. I do apologise.
Must do better, Mark.
All right.
Mark is a fireman and is obviously used to responding well in a crisis. But everyday time management skills have proved a bit more of a problem. I shall be interested to see if this improves.
Coming up, Geoff doesn't reckon he gets value from the missus.
When did she last do this, anyway? Cool, that money I'll pay her to do the housework.
And at Mark's house, they're grateful the missus isn't there.
Lucky Mummy isn't here. Isn't that right?
Hard-working mums Angie and Claire are on strike, leaving their husbands to juggle kids and chores while they relax at a luxury spa for 3 blissful days. What the dads don't know is the mums are watching their every move. 11 a.m. on day one, and Geoff starts on some housework.
I can't reach from here. So I'll have to get up, won't I? Right, let's get this done then. What's the time, 12 o'clock? Great. Half hour will be done, mate. You watch this.
Just in case, 2 of his 10 kids are on hand to help.
No, you've got to take everything off first.
Oh, shut up nagging, will you? Why don't you go with your mother? When did she last do this, anyway? Cool, that money I pay her to do the housework, and she's not doing it. She's not keeping her end up.
Typical man.
Oh, what's this one then? 1993.
You don't have to read them. God would be here all day.
What's I supposed to do with that then? This where you want one of them feather duster things, isn't it?
It's got to break something in a minute, surely.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I broke her arm off.
I knew it happened.
Clock must be wrong. Ain't been doing it that long, have I?
Yes, you have, Geoff, and it's taken you 4 times longer than Angie. Next, it's hoovering, another new experience for Geoff.
That's it,
Not doing nothing.
Well, you ain't got it switched on.
That's the point.
Teamwork.
You must know to switch it on.
This is easy, easy.
It's broke the table, look, no.
So the housework's been a bit of a challenge. Can Geoff do better with dinner?
That's right, we got 2 chips, egg and me. Chips and egg, that's 3.
Burn the egg.
And me, 4.
In case
How
you
can I burn an egg?
A bit late to start cooking now.
Right, I'll go and get some chips then, and some bread and butter. And anyway.
Don't be long.
I won't, don't worry.
Bye.
Bye.
But half an hour later, and Geoff still isn't back. The girls are getting anxious.
He's not answering his mobile. He must be busy.
Very sneaky, Geoff.
And I bet he denies it. You watch.
Hell of a cue at that shot.
They all know him so well, don't they?
You have to do this. I've seen her do it.
No, you get out without breaking it then.
You all right?
Okay. She ain't going to eat that. And poor Penny's been starving as well.
Well, what went wrong there then?
It's stuck to the bottom. You're supposed
Well,
to...
why? It's got fat in it.
Yeah, but you've got to do it right.
Hey, how's the rest of it here?
Oh, Dad!
Dinner over, Geoff reflects on the day's work.
It's been a doddle just hanging around here, doing the odd job, you know, bit of hoovering. I could do this full time. If the wages were good enough. But for what I'd pay her, I wouldn't do it.
What does Anna make of Geoff's progress?
Geoff has had a really busy day dusting and hoovering. He cheated a bit when it came to getting the tea. He bought chips, which is expensive for a large family, and then he sneaked off to the pub. I can't say I approve, but I'm highly entertained.
Across town at Mark's house, Imi's asleep, and it's time for Mark to tackle the housework.
Right, OK, start at the top, I think. Now, I'm going to do this in sections. I'm not going to take the whole fridge out at the same time.
It'll take him forever.
Possibly this way.
No, wrong way.
Oh, he's stuck. Aha, right. Ah, bingo. Oh, he's stuck. Look. Oh, what the hell? It's gone.
How about emptying it first?
Oh, got to keep an eye on the time. I don't think I'm going to finish this before lunch.
It's 11:15. You should be thinking about going to get Harry from school now.
For the second time in one day, Mark's late leaving for school.
Normally, you'd have the parents would be here waiting, so I'm sort of, so I know I'm definitely late. Again.
Looks like Harry's getting used to his dad's timekeeping.
There we are.
Mid-afternoon, and Mark's blissfully unaware of the trouble brewing upstairs.
Look at this big mess. Look at this big mess.
Oh my God, the state of her bedroom.
Lucky Mummy isn't here. Isn't that right? Just let's keep it a secret.
God, look at the mess. Right,
Harry, would you have this room in this state if Mummy was here?
No.
No. Right, now we better start tidying this up.
But he doesn't know where to put it all.
Right, where does that one go?
The bath normally goes here.
Oh, does it? Oh, the bath. Where do these go then?
These
Can you put them in the right place? Oh, I know. They go over there, don't they?
They're all going back in the wrong place.
I could see them starting to sort of rule me, if you know what I mean. It's like, you know, you feel yourself losing the overall control you have with your children, and it's starting to slip away.
An hour later, the bedroom's tidy and it's time for tea.
It's 4:30, so hopefully tea will be ready maybe just after 5.
4:30 tea should be ready. They need to be eating their tea.
I'm going to do some mashed potato, swede, and some nice sort of white fish.
There's Sweden fish. Oh, Mark.
I've mashed up the broccoli and the carrots for Imogen, and what I'm going to do is put a little bit of tomato sauce on there, so hopefully she will sort of eat that. So, that's a mixture of broccoli and carrots.
That looks disgusting. I wouldn't want to eat that.
But what does Harry think? Oh dear.
There we are. Right. Okay.
This doesn't taste very nice to me.
Oh, it will do, darling. That fish will be very nice. Okay, we'll try a bit more. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have put the olive oil on there. But there we go. Go on, taste that bit,
I
darling.
don't want to.
Harry eats anything, so that really must be quite disgusting.
Will you eat everything else then?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't want to fish.
And my daughter is eating her food, so I'm quite pleased with that.
Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. It's the end of day 1.
I don't like my flowers anymore, he said.
That one was kind of
That's right. Do you know as well?
Mark gets the kids to bed, then takes some time out to unwind.
It's been very hard work. I've still got stacks of, well, I've done no housework really. The fridge can probably wait until tomorrow. And I'm going to have to clear up this room that we're in now. It looks like, you know, it looks like a bomb's hit it.
But what will our expert think?
Mark is finding the combination of having fun with the children and maintaining discipline quite tough. He's beginning to feel that they rule him. It's a good idea to set rules before playtime. For example, if you're going to allow every toy out of the box, you have to agree with the child beforehand that they all have to be put away again.
Day 2, and Angie has asked Geoff to do something she's done every week for the last 30 years. Sunday dinner.
Right, here we are in at the supermarket. Do a bit of shopping, get the veggies. Then it's home, do the cooking. I ain't got a licence for this thing, but it seems to be working all right. Washed and ready to cook. Yeah, we'll have some of that. Already peeled, look. Oh, we'll have some of those. What else we got here, washed and ready to cook?
Did you realise he's paying twice as much for the ready peeled ones?
Bloody expense. It's coming out of her housekeeping anyway. Ready to roast. Now we'll have that. Lager.
Geoff has never done this before and he hasn't got a clue.
Excuse me, darling. Can you tell me if I've got everything I need for a Sunday roast?
For a Sunday roast?
Yeah, for 12.
For 12?
Yeah.
You could do with some more vegetables.
Could I?
What about your gravy? 4 heaped teaspoons of Bisto Best into a measuring jug and add half a pint of boiling water.
I got plenty of that in the cupboard. Didn't you notice when he opened it yesterday?
Recommended by what's your name?
That's my
Oh, Sarah. I've got a Sarah.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, she's pretty as well.
Oh.
Jeff likes the women, especially the young ones. He thinks they like him too, but they're just laughing at him, really.
Find myself a nice checkout girl. Oh, they're all nice in here. It's not like Better Buys, is it? God, blimey. 40 quid for flaming dinner.
Geoff has never cooked a roast. In fact, he's never used the oven.
What time's everyone got to be here for dinner then?
5 o'clock. You've got no faith in me, have you?
No.
He's got 2.5 hours. Can he prove them wrong?
Right, let's check this meat, 'cause it's Must be done by now, the little one. Yeah, look at that.
Oh my God.
That's Raeburn.
No, it's not. It's all right.
And a little. How many's going to feed with that?
So what about the chicken?
Look at that, look. Nothing wrong with that.
It looks a bit pale.
No, it's
No, honestly, it looks dry.
not dry. I wetted it. It's all right. I put fat on it.
You've got to turn the potatoes over, by the way, as well.
I know. I've already turned them over once.
That don't even look cooked.
It is cooked.
Yeah, on the top, but not
It don't look
inside.
cooked. Have you looked inside to see if it's cooked?
That's all right.
Doesn't look. It just looks anemic.
Well, we can microwave it if we have to.
Whatever you do, Geoff, you better make it snappy.
Geoff's system in the supermarket of buying pre-prepared food wouldn't do for his wife. It's a real budget buster with a big family. Surely he could have organised one or other of the children to help him with the potatoes and vegetables.
Back at the spa, Claire is sending Fireman Mark a text about the kids' music group.
Could be interesting.
Even with the reminder, things aren't off to a smooth start.
Once again, we're running late. OK, we've only got 10 minutes to get there, and it's probably about a 20-minute comfortable sort of drive, really.
Wouldn't it be nice to have your siren now, Mark?
We're very late. Yeah, we're almost 15 minutes late, so we've missed a third of the class.
No, he's missed half the class.
Morning. Hi, Debbie. Hiya. Hello, all right? Say hello. Let's take your shoes and socks off.
When Goldilocks went to the house of the bear, show me the house again. Can you make the house image up with your hands? What did her blue eyes see? Show me your blue eyes.
He just looks uncomfortable being there.
Oh, aren't we?
I do find
What are we
it a
going
bit
to do? We're going
embarrassing,
to hide.
really. My singing voice is awful. Absolutely awful. I would never give up my day job.
Back at home, Fireman Mark puts the team to work so he can finally get on with his chores.
This is like holding on to an alien object. OK. Did I do the other leg? I can't remember. No, did I do the back? Right. Let's try and get this done then.
No.
This must be broke.
No, it's not. It's the wrong end.
Ooh. That's a dangerous tool.
Let's hope he's better with a ladder. I wonder what Anna thinks.
Mark is still struggling with how long it takes to get things done, and he's missed half the children's music class, and that's not good. Children don't like missing out on things or being late for them. A good tip is to set the kitchen clock 15 minutes fast, or, if you've got a mobile phone, use the alarm to give you a warning for when you need to leave the house.
Coming up, will Mark's stir-fry finale be sweet or sour?
Ooh, I don't like that.
And what will Geoff's brood make of his dish of the day? Mums Angie and Claire are nearing the end of their 3-day strike. They've been relaxing in 5-star surroundings, while their husbands have been struggling to juggle house and kids. After 2 days away from home, the mums meet to discuss their husband's progress.
And they were sat on the bottom step with a coffee table, eating their breakfast. We've got a perfectly good dining room table.
Well, the only thing that shocked me a little bit was the burnt toast. Apart from that, anything's possible. Many.
Back at the Sherwoods, Dad of 10 Geoff is getting ready to dish out dinner.
Right, who we got here then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gary, Kane, and Twiggy. I'm going to get a pen and paper. Sarah, what do you want? Everything, didn't you?
I do not want no lamb.
Can I have a knife to scrape off the charcoal off the top, like, you know?
That comes with it. It's no extra charge.
Okay.
I don't like lumpy gravy, so if it gets lumpy, I don't want them.
For a man whose signature dish is egg and chips, the pressure is on.
Can't read me writing.
Dad has never cooked for us. It's the first meal he's ever cooked. We'll be in hospital tomorrow. We'll all be in hospital, so we're going to have to all book our beds now. I remember be coming home to our empty house. Yeah.
Grubs up. Let's see how it goes down.
It's all stuck to the plate.
Yeah, all right, I'll make some more.
What's the matter?
Dad, I need a fork.
They're not that hard.
You do eat everything. What does the lamb taste like? I'm scared. Do you mean
So not quite Mum's home cooking.
Yeah, I think Angie does a good job. Now that I've seen the inside of it, I know she does a good job. And, yeah, she can keep it. Now I'm going to the pub. Good night. Wash up, kids.
Tea time at Mark's house. After yesterday's fish fiasco, the heat is on. Just a little too high, perhaps.
It's obviously burning the dinner.
I've excelled myself again. Stir fry. This is for Harry.
Oh, I won't eat stir fry.
OK, right, Harry and Imogen, come and have your tea then. Are you ready for this? Turkey. Turkey and macaroni cheese for you, Ims. Right, ready? OK, good boy, because I know you'll try everything, OK? Stop shaking. Right, here we go. Come on then, ready?
Harry's usually pretty good at eating, but he's not done very well the last few days.
Harry, that's it, open. Was that too hot?
No, it's quite strong.
Is it? Try that again, try it. Just try it. No, come on.
It's too strong.
It's turkey. That is turkey. And then that surprised me.
So the dinner's, well, a bit of a turkey. It's the end of day 2 and another disastrous dinner's got Mark thinking.
For all of us, it's been a really good experience. And I think it helps us to sort of appreciate Claire. So what it's saying, yes, it's a lot of hard work, but it's another thing actually doing, you know, the day-to-day sort of running. Instead of being asked to do things, I think I was sort of endeavour to sort of volunteer a little bit more.
It's the final day of the challenge, and Claire and Angie are making preparations to return home. Meanwhile, Geoff and Mark meet for lunch to compare notes.
I'm Geoff. Nice to meet you.
How are you then, all right?
I had to cook for 13 yesterday.
13?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like my work.
Oh, it was awful, it was. I couldn't eat it myself.
Oh, right. Oh, well, you had a go, though, didn't you? So what have you learned from it, then?
Treat the wife a bit better, I think.
Yeah?
I'm not giving her any more money.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll give her a bit more respect in future.
Oh, good, yeah. For me, I think it's not taking my wife, Claire, for granted, really. Claire would do everything I've done, keep her job going, and sort of, you know, the house would be up together.
organised, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Yes, mate.
Meanwhile, Angie has come home early to inspect the house.
I definitely wouldn't leave the house as bad as this. Oh my God. Look at it. It's alive. The rest of the house I could tolerate, but not the kitchen.
Things aren't looking good for that happy reunion.
I thought it was bad before I went. You're joking.
Oh, that's a job. You know, a job I
You're
forgot.
really joking.
Ever the chancer, Geoff asks the burning question.
Right, now you're back, Angie. You're going to come off strike or what?
I can't trust you, can I? Yeah, right.
I'll get us a cup of tea, then.
Time for Claire to check out her home.
I knew it'd be like this. It's, a mess. I thought you might have made an effort today. Washing up everywhere, a mess. Oh, he's done washing. That's a bit of a miracle, actually. There's not quite how I do it, but no, that's fine. Hello. Hello.
Mummy there? All right, darling?
Will Mark admit to having struggled without her?
It's been a hard work. Did you like the way I left the house?
It leaves a lot to be desired.
I was working non-stop, housework every day.
You know. Has Daddy been good at being mum?
Yeah, I've tried anyway. I'll try my best. Come here, Mum. Well, I'm late.
So let's remind ourselves how our dads got on. Geoff came face to face for the first time with the hoover, the duster and the cooker, with mixed results. Mark has struggled with cooking, cleaning, tidying and timekeeping, but his ironing was a success. So which of our dads has done the best job?
Geoff, well, what can I say? He's been very entertaining, and there's obviously a lot of affection and humour in that family. And I am pleased to say that eventually it dawned on him how hard Angie works for him and the rest of the tribe. It's been lovely to see how loving and caring Mark can be with his children and how much he's enjoyed having time to play with them. But he struggled with the food and he struggled against the clock. And that eventually led to him understanding how hard his wife works to keep the show on the road. And that makes him my dad of the day.
Fantastic. Hey, this is the best certificate I've ever had. Mum's on Strike Award for Most Improved Dad, presented to Mark Leakey. I should treasure that. Fantastic.